This is how I be speaking with them trees. I love you, tree. You know, if you're watching this, go aside and go hug a tree. And put your heart to the tree and feel the tree. And tell it that you love it. See how you feel afterwards. What's up, beautiful people? I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day. Today, the message I bring to you is how to find your roots and get balanced. We're just out here, barefoot walking in nature once again, getting some therapy, connecting back with the earth, connecting back with ourselves. Breathing deep, grateful, very abundant. So today, what I want to talk to you guys about is the benefits of walking barefoot and the benefits of grounding yourself on the earth. So, why is that so important? Well, you see, as humans, we are very much electromagnetic batteries. So, this includes our aura and who we are. When we're walking, it's highly important to be able to ground our energy, because if not, we end up getting headaches. We end up basically, we get frustrated because we have a lot of energy that's coming to our heads. And so this is something that I used to experience a lot on my personal journey, was if I didn't ground myself, like especially in the winter time, I find I have a lot more headaches than normal, and my energy is just not as balanced. And that's mostly because it's usually really cold out, and it's hard to walk outside barefoot and really get connected, really get grounded. But what I want to bring to you today is the importance of doing that. You see, it is through my daily practice of walking barefoot on the ground like this that I have found my roots, per se. I have found who I am, and it enables me to connect back with the earth and build a relationship with the mother. You feel what I'm saying? I am so grateful to be out here today. It's getting a little hot though, I might have to take off this hoodie. So, why is it so important to walk barefoot and ground yourself? Well, it's all about rebuilding a connection with the earth, because the earth supports us. It's what we stand upon. So when we walk barefoot, we're able to ground ourselves and find a sense of balance and, just have that bliss within. Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
I'm doing wonderful. So walking barefoot on the earth really does enable us to reconnect back with ourselves and with the earth. And that's what it's all about, because when you reconnect with the earth, you can learn your mission, you can figure out what exactly it is that you're here to do to help the earth. You feel what I'm saying? So, why is it important to find your roots? Well, when you find your roots, you can understand what it is that you need to water. Because the earth is what we stand upon. It's that gives us balance in our foundation. Hey.
Hey.
So this foundation that we're standing upon enables us to find a sense of stillness within. And it's from that sense of stillness which we can discover what it is in our life that we need to nourish. So when you find your roots, you're able to understand where you came from. That tree wanted my hat. Get rooted into the earth again. Find that balance in yourself and on the foundation that we walk upon. Breathe deep and build a relationship of love and nurture and nourishment with the earth and with yourself. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about, because when you start nourishing your roots, you're able to grow, because we grow from the ground up. So that's what it's all about. It's about nourishing your roots and watering yourself. That way you can grow and go in the direction that you want to go. So that's what it's about. It's about reconnecting back with yourself and finding your roots so that you can build yourself a foundation that is strong enough to hold up the vessel, the ship that you're within. You know, because that root chakra, as they say, you know, the foundation right there is your roots. So get that root chakra online, you know, find your security, find your stillness, find those things that you need to feel happy, and you know, it's like a foundation to the house. Get all your needs met, meet them yourself, don't seek to have something outside of yourself meet your needs. And that's really what it's all about. It's about walking outside like this, getting grounded with the earth, reconnecting back, and then finding out where you want to grow. And then once you know where you want to go, how you want to grow, you can know exactly what you need to do to nourish yourself in order to reach that point in your personal path of development. This is where I'm going to be chilling for the next little bit. Just out here. You know how it is. So, getting your roots in, right? That's important. You have to establish your roots and find your balance if you really want to grow effectively, exponentially. You feel what I'm saying? So, it's all about finding your roots. Where did you come from? You hear what I'm saying? And where are you going? Because as soon as you find your roots, you know where you're going. Because you grow not just up. We're growing down and up at the same time. Because see, we are the tree of life. And we're navigating through it. And so, basically what we're trying to do with this tree that we are is take our energies and circulate them in balance. So that's all in the process, and that's happening, see? So, it's going to be different for everyone, you see? For me, I found my roots by coming out into nature and walking barefoot on the ground and speaking with the earth. You feel what I'm saying? Tapping into my ancestral lineage and discovering who I was, discovering who I am now. For any plant to grow, for any tree to grow, it needs nourishment. You know, it needs all of the elements to come together in harmony in order to be built. It needs that air, it needs that water, it needs that fire. You feel what I'm saying? It needs that earth. And then it also needs that ether, because from ether all of the elements emerge. So, get your roots in, get connected back with that earthy element, and then start to balance out all those other elements. And so, see, the thing is, when we're talking about elements, we're not just talking about physical elements. We're talking about psychological elements that appear in our psyche. So it's to see how fluid you can be with life. You see what I'm saying? So when it comes to roots, it's all about how stable, how solid is your foundation. Because that's what you're standing upon. So that's really what it's all about. It's about connecting back with your roots to discover who you are, to discover where you're going, and to discover what you need to do in order to get there. So, find your roots, and you will find your purpose. You will find where you're going. Recognize that growth, you're not only going in one way, but always at the same time. It's expansion. It's like you're the dot, and then you grow out. You expand in every direction. Just like your body when you're breathing. So, find your roots, find your balance, find your foundation, and then you nourish yourself so that you can arrive at the destination.
We spiraling up, supreme, self-realized being, got the all-seeing eye, no deceiving, running the cosmic breath, yeah, we dreaming, no autopilot, the spirit is leading, and I ain't ever betraying, only breathing, jumping, show, waves crashing, colliding, row, I'm the driver of this boat, and damn right, I'ma keep this ship afloat. This is a cosmic quest, my dreams are manifest, breathe it in life, hold it in my chest.